currently in the West End right now, and I am at a stroll because it's good for the head, good for the mental. What I got on, I got some needles, hoodie, CDG, got a sweater, man, and then CDG scarf. I got some Casio watch that I recently got, which I think is fire. W purchase. Good watch if you guys want to start as your starter watch, whatever. You don't want to spend too much money on a watch and still look classy and at the same time subtle. Get yourself a Casio watch, But yeah, out today in this beautiful Monday evening right now. Monday evening. The view here is sick. I can't lie. The view's sick. Sick view. No, you know what I mean? Good place to walk. And recollect your thoughts, breathe and take it all in. The older I got, I'm starting to realize the importance of mental health. Because when I was younger, when I was younger, when you have a childish, boyish fever in a way, and you think everything is sunshine and rainbows, and that was kind of the mindset I've probably had. Maybe I was sheltered or whatever, right, and didn't really experience these types of emotion until I got older, and then start to realize how important it is to take care of your mental, to make sure you're right up here, because up here is the most important thing that you can try and stabilize. I feel like. And now that I do realize mental health is a thing and that you should cater to it and not neglect those feelings, that you need to, in a way, you need to attack it straight on without any hiding or shyness towards it. Attack it straight on and, pinpoint exactly why you're feeling this way and what you can do to change it in terms of your mental. So that's just one thing that I've been trying to do, and I realize the older I get, the more mature I've become, is things like that, with your mental health, is to not neglect it. And because if you do neglect it and you bottle it all in, there'll come a moment where you just can't hold it in for any longer, and then you'll crash out. You don't want that happening. You don't want to be crashing out. You don't want to bottle all your emotions in, and then one time you just explode. And when you do explode, you can't really, in a way, get back what you were bought. You can't get that back anymore. In a way, you have to face it, and then encourage yourself to do these type of things. That's what I'm doing. Me talking to this camera right now is also me stepping out of my comfort zone. Even when I'm walking and people are looking at you talking to a camera, obviously it's abnormal to the general public, so they'll be looking at you what is he up to, you know what I mean? But that's one thing, to get out of your comfort zone and actually just, in a way, escape the social norm, escape what people are so afraid to do. And we all struggle with that fear, Fear is huge, and it's important to face the fear. Don't indulge in the fear, The late great Seneca once said, who indulges in fears creates himself real ones. And that right there is a profound quote, because you don't want to keep fearing, and then every time you're literally manifesting it into real life, what's inside what you fear. So don't indulge in that essence of fear as much, and just do what you want to do and take that fear, eliminate that fear. You can conquer fear, and come out on the other side victorious. Life is a battle between yourself. You're literally looking in the mirror and you're battling yourself. That's what life is. It's basically I see it as you're in a ring, in a boxing ring, but it's you versus you. You are on the other side of the corner facing you, and you are both trying to knock each other out. And depending what side wins, if you win, bro, like you can, if you're facing yourself, you can win and come out of that. You need to come out victorious in the ring. That's how I see it. And that battle between yourself. Yeah. So it's kind of, and I just thought of that example right there, but it does make sense how it is just you against you. And as soon as you realize that too, you stop overthinking about outside noise and what other people are thinking. You know, like, it doesn't really benefit you to think about what's going on here, how do I change this and that, or what do people care about me, like, no, what are people going to think about me, like, caring about things that won't even benefit your life at all is, it's the worst thing to do, you know, like, in a sense, be an individualist. And what I mean by that is, focus on yourself, like, literally hone on yourself, like, fix yourself first, then of course you can be generous, magnanimous, whatever, you can do that, but at first you need to focus on yourself and what you got going on. And that's literally the most important thing. I might go up here, yeah, that's literally the most important thing. Focus on yourself, and then fix what you got going on, so that then when it's time to share and provide, you can do that at an optimal way, optimal result in a way, like, you know. So yeah, guys, be free, man. We're all chained in shackles in a way, and for us to be free, you just gotta express yourself, you know. Create in this life that we have, this finite moment that we actually have to be in this earth, and then it's all gone. Like, it's all gone. We are no longer. We were once here and we're gone. Just to create a story of freedom, you know. That's what we're all fighting as humans, as individuals, is finding a way to be free in this life that we live in 2026, you know. So guys, do that, man. I can't lie, this is a mad walk. I don't even know what's up there, but I might venture, man. Let's see what it's saying. It's floating stairs. It's kind of mad, but you know, let's see where it takes us. You know, it's good to get some steps, some walks. As I said earlier, it's good to walk. It's good to clear your mind. Good to get the steps in, you know what I mean? Get that 10,000 steps in and all that. Because, mate, I've not been doing that. I've not been walking. And I need to walk more often, you know? Oh, these flight of stairs, goddamn. They're getting goddamn harder and harder by the years, goddamn. I'm almost touching unk status. Or maybe I am. Who knows? You know, still young, still living, being in the moment, flourishing in the moment. Oh, that's one thing as well. Guys, should I start wearing wired earbuds? Because obviously, you know what the meme going on right about now, yeah, performative male, blah, blah, you know. But at the same time, these AirPods, bro, I don't know, all the athletes are doing it. There must be something like the wavelengths, the Bluetooth. It's no good for your ears, you know what I mean? And I feel like my hearing's got worse. So I might have to cut these Bluetooth things off for a while. Not for a while, but like mix and match, you know? Temporarily. We'll see. If you see me with wired earbuds, don't say nada. You feel me? Nah, this is kind of liberating, you know? Just sitting, talking to the camera and walking. Not caring about the outside noise. Just being you, you know? Shout out Justin, you know? He be doing this shit and I fuck with what he got going on. Bonnie, Angelic, yo, top man. top man. But yeah, I'm gonna call it, and then we'll see. Peace.